There's a commissioner in New Mexico by the name of Michael Wiener. And, you know, politicians named Wiener usually don't make good decisions, as is evident by this story. He went to the Philippines, and he was at the sex district in the Philippines.
I was going to say, the guy's name is Michael Wiener. He's a politician, and he went to the Philippines. He didn't go because he's really impressed with the construction done around the canal zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's Panama. He went to the Philippines. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Totally.
I'm like, canal zone, okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he didn't go to check out Imelda Marcos' shoe collection. There we go. Philippines. Not good, but at least I made a Philippines reference.
So he goes to the Philippines, and he finds 4 women who work in the sex industry in the Philippines, and he decides, hey, it's a great opportunity for me to take a photo with these women. So he comes across a man who turns out to be a professional photographer, right? And the photographer basically offers to take a picture of him with the 4 women. Now, the whole reason why the photographer was there was to document the sex trafficking that happens there. It's a very sad story. A lot of women get forced into it, and he wanted to kind of do a story on it. Anyway, long story short, he takes a picture of Michael Wiener with the 4 women. And then Michael Wiener wants the picture for himself, so he says, hey, here's my email address. Can you just email me the pictures?
And it's like his official email address, and this guy goes, look, a politician from the United States.
Yeah, exactly. Right. He looks it up and then writes about it.
And now we're talking about it.
And now we're talking about it, exactly. Now, Michael Wiener gets caught, right? He's with the prostitutes.
Although if all he did was have the picture taken, he has nothing to answer.
Right, but that's what he claims. Let's judge from his statement in this video.
All right, good.
This is where the flights go inexpensively to other points within the Philippines.
Were you staying in this area?
No. I was just there very shortly, and then, like I said, we got on a flight and we went down to see my daughter in Caticlan, C-A-T-I-C-L-A-N.
The photographer that we spoke with said that you were staying at a hotel that you recommended to him in the middle of the red light district.
No, absolutely not.
He also said that you had made comments about some of these women in front of your fiancé. Some of these women touching your penis?
No, I never said that.
Before this
never
picture
said
was
that.
taken?
I may have joked when we were standing there, being, just close, because he was taking a picture, not to get too close. My girlfriend was there. That's all. So we were just taking a picture.
You said you may have said that, didn't
you? Well, no. I may have made a comment like, "Don't get too close. My girlfriend's here." We were just taking a picture. That's all. But I didn't mention anything like that.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not buying any of it. According to the photographer, whose name is John Keatley, he says, you can't assume anyone there on the street is there for sex, but my encounter with Michael Wiener was very different. It was very obvious to me that he was not respectful to women. He was there to have a good time.
Yeah, you know what? Michael Wiener, let him go. You got nothing. You got nothing. He was there with his fiancée. This guy's making
How do we know that, though?
Well, no one seems to be disputing that. I mean, that seems a legitimate point to make. He said he was there. My fiancé was actually there. If that's a lie, that's a
He just wanted to take some pictures with prostitutes.
Okay, but I mean, zillions of people would go to that red light district and not engage in its tempting pleasures. I mean, that's a whole other category. And if you're there with your fiancé, you got some pictures taken. Like it may have showed for an elected official a degree of bad judgment, but now this photographer's like. This photographer has taken it and gone public with it and is ridiculing him when he doesn't have any facts. He doesn't know what hotel he's staying in. He doesn't know what he did with this. He guy seemed disrespectful to women. Screw you, John Keatley. You might be right, but we don't know. And now we've embarrassed this guy and ridiculed him, and it seems inappropriate to me. I'm giving him a pass.
All right, look at Ben being the bigger man. I disagree with you a little bit. I feel like there's something shisty about this guy. Yeah, we don't have hard evidence. We don't have video of him like sleeping with prostitutes.
But we don't even have close to that.
Yeah, except John Keatley, the photographer, was very detailed about what he was saying to the women, right? I don't think this photographer made it up. Like, apparently he was talking about them touching his penis and this and that.
In the photo, like, oh, put your hand, I mean, whatever. Again, inappropriate, but I don't think that means that we now have this presumption that this guy went to the Philippines on a sex trip, which he may have, no idea, it's not enough. You don't, guys are entitled to some degree of privacy. He asked for a photo to be taken. You volunteered to take the photo, and now you've put the photo essentially on the internet and said this guy's a sex criminal. It's not good. John Keatley's the loser in this deal.